In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Litecoin. I'm going to share with you what pattern I see on the chart right now, where I'm going to be buying in, and where I think Litecoin is going to be headed. If you like this content, if you learned something new, I would appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos like this. Let's jump in. So on the chart right now, I have Litecoin and I'm looking on the weekly time frame. I'm also looking at the logarithmic scale just so I can see this pattern a little bit better. When we have some of these crazy moves to the upside, it's easier to see certain patterns by looking at a logarithmic scale as opposed to the linear scale. So what pattern do I see on the chart right now? So I actually see an ascending triangle, an A, B, C, D, E triangle. And actually this is supposed to be a D, but we have a 5-wave triangle structure and it's broken down like this. We have price coming up to the top, coming down to create a wave A, back up for wave B, back down for wave C, which creates a little bit of a higher low, up for wave D, and then back for wave E, which would be another higher low. This is one of the fundamental patterns inside of Elliott wave. I like to use Elliott wave to look at charts. It just helps me to see it better. And there's a lot of patterns that show up, a lot of Elliott wave patterns that show up inside of crypto, especially in this bull market. So as you can see, it looks very similar. That ascending triangle looks just like this. This is what it looks like on a real chart. And so I have that drawn in. I've got it labeled. We have price coming up to create that higher range, that upper range. It comes down for wave A. Then it goes back up for wave B, back down for wave C. And now we're headed up for wave D. So with this pattern, we now have these two converging trend lines, and we have price kind of setting in those boundaries over here, right around $375. Then over here at around 400. And on the lower side, this first wave A came in right around 22, bottom of the bear market. And then wave C came at around 50. And so if you follow the pattern, in order for this pattern to play out, then we are near the start. Well, actually, we have started wave D, and we're looking to go back to this upper trend line. And so that is actually my price target for Litecoin in this next bull run. I think we have plenty of time to get there. I think things are just getting started. They're getting heated up. And I think that by the end of 2025, we could see Litecoin in this upper range, creating this wave D. And so we would be back at above 400, and it would actually be slightly higher than wave B and where we started. And so at the last bull market run up, we had the all-time high right around that $415 range. And so I think we would come up and break that by just a little bit, and that would coincide with this pattern. So let's zoom in a little bit more and see what we've got when it comes to these weekly candles. So one thing that I really like to see near support is a bullish engulfing candle. Now, a bullish engulfing candle, you could see right here is one, right here is another, right here is a third. And so this series of bullish engulfing candles is pretty bullish. And basically a bullish engulfing candle, the body of the green candle totally engulfs the previous candle. And that's a bullish signal because a lot of volume is stepping up, or at least it's taking out some of the orders of this, this move down. And so when you see that near support, it does create a higher potential for a reversal. You can't just blindly look at a bullish engulfing candle and think that it's going to go to the upside. But if it's near support, if there's a series of them, if there's a pattern where you can see there might be a reversal, then that just increases the likelihood. And for this video and any of the other videos that I create, it's all for entertainment purposes. I just like sharing this stuff because it helps me to, one, document what my analysis is, and hopefully in the process I can show and other people can learn from it. But of course, do your own research and analysis and make investment decisions that you are 100% comfortable with yourself. So I actually am going to be buying into some Litecoin right here. I think that with the series of bullish engulfing candles on the weekly time frame near this support level, this lower trend line, I think is a good place to get in. And I think, as I mentioned before, we're going to see price go up to above $400 in this next run. And I would be surprised, honestly, if something else happens. I mean, of course, this is just a probability. I mean, we could see price continue to go down and this pattern be invalidated. But until I see otherwise, until I see a break below, say, this level here, this all-time, well, not all-time, this local low of around 50, then I'll continue to dollar cost average up until, we get to, above 400, and I'll start to take profits there. So that's where I think it's going in this next bull run. I think that can happen before the end of 2025. That's kind of my macro timing of where I think, Bitcoin, crypto, altcoins will end up topping out somewhere around then, the second half of 2025. So for me, in my strategy, I'm just going to dollar cost average. I don't necessarily want to get too caught up in trading it on a daily or even a weekly basis, but just putting some, investment behind it and letting it ride up and just kind of forgetting about it. Obviously, I'll pay attention and make sure that, it doesn't just completely crash or anything, but that is the pattern that I see, and that's what I have peace about. And so hopefully you have learned something through this, and let me know down in the comment section whether you agree. I'm totally fine if you disagree, if you think that something else is going to happen, but let me know in the comment section so that I can also be informed and maybe take a look and see what you think. But hopefully you found some value out of this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button for me. It shows it to more people who are looking to learn about crypto and technical analysis. Subscribe for more videos. I thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.